It's day 3, which means it is October 3rd, and today we're getting into the October goals. So I told you guys that it was coming already. You guys should have known it was coming. You guys know I'm taking a 1 month off from work, and maybe longer. Who knows? I might join the Great Resignation. Who knows? But for now, let's get into these October goals. So as I was pointing at you earlier, I do have my laminated sheets here still with my whole rundown of what I plan to do. But I also have this little notebook here where, I know you can't see it because it's completely white, but I have this notebook here where I write down all my goals. I write down my master to-do list in them. I write down what I want my weeks to look like, what I want my life to look like, what I want my day, like what a usual day in my life would look like if I could live the way that I truly want to live. All that goes in this notebook here. But I just want to get into October goals. So my October goals are it's really going to be lengthy. And that's just because, like I said, I'm at home for a month. I'm not really doing nothing. I'm not really catering to other people. Like, just worried and focused on me at the moment. But I'm going to try to do something every day of the month. Just like I'm doing these video challenges every day of the month. I'm also got things planned for every day of the month as far as goals go as well. So let's do a general overview of what my goals are. So I'm going to be reading, so if I look down, it's literally sitting right here in my lap. But I have my goals kind of categorized into different things. The first one is spiritual. I want to meditate 6 times out of the week. And that's just me sitting probably at the edge of my bed listening to calm music or no music at all. And I might do guided meditations. I might simply just not have thoughts at all. I found that lately when I meditate, I try this exercise where I count down from 100 to 0, and I do it multiple times in a row, and that just helps me really focus on those numbers that I'm counting down from, and in a way, I'm not really focused on anything else. Other times, like, I try to keep my mind, if I know my mind has been running, like, I'll try to keep my mind clear. If a thought passes by, I just try to treat it like a cloud that's just going over. So I've been meditating for a while now, on and off, obviously, but I've been doing it a little bit more consistently. I will also have a video that tells you guys like how I'm keeping up with all of this, like my habit trackers, my calendars, and even my to-do like check boxes. I will have a video of all that that's coming soon as well. But yeah, so meditate 6 times out of the week. I want to do yoga 3 times out of the week. Now, I just started this last month where I was doing yoga 3 times out of the month. It was only not 3 times out of the month, 3 times out of the week last month. There was only 1 week where I kind of messed up at, but last week was when I really like had to check myself on my health, because there was a week where I was just drained. I was tired. I couldn't do anything. I was sneezing. I was coughing. I had to go get 2 COVID tests that week because I wasn't sure what was wrong with me. I thought I had the flu. Wasn't sure if I had the flu. People were saying that it could be allergies, but my throat was... I had so much going on that week with my health. It was just like I couldn't do yoga that week. But since the last month we had like that extra week, I still end up doing like yoga 3 times a week for 4 weeks, which is 4 weeks in a month, if that makes sense. But I want to stay consistent with that because I noticed like when I do yoga, my periods tend to be lighter. I know that might be TMI, but they tend to be like not as...
I'm reminding you. Close trays.
Oh, okay. Stop, Alexa. See, Alexa is reminding me of stuff, so I'm gonna get to it. I am trying to get back to Forex trading.
I'm reminding you.
Alexa, stop. I'm trying to get back into Forex. I've been doing Forex on and off, but the market closes at 5 on Friday, so I gotta close the trades that I'm in, which I was doing so good in GU earlier. Like, I was up, and then I went back to check, and then it was down again. So unfortunately, I am closing this trade in negative, but I did have a couple positive trades. But that's on another note. Go ahead and close that so I don't have anything going on. Okay, so yoga, yes. Better periods and flexibility, and just in general feeling good about myself when I do yoga in the morning. I do have one yoga person that I am watching on YouTube. Her name is Ariana something, which I know my name is Ariana coincidental, but I'm big on representation, so she is a black woman. I also want to listen to my higher self, my intuition more. I found when I do this, like, my thought process or whatever thinking does to you is not as much. Like, thinking tires people out. So I notice when I'm listening to my intuition and gut, I don't have to constantly think about what if. I just let my gut handle it, send it on, and whatever happens, happens. If it's a mistake, it's a learning experience. You know, if it turns out to be great, great. So that's one thing that I really want to get good about as well. I know that helps with feminine energy too, listening to that. But let's moving on to my next category, which is health, which was another big reason why I decided to take this sabbatical in the first place. I want to drink more water. I found myself not drinking as much water as I should. I recently just calculated the water that I should be intaking, which I think is 62 or 64 ounces. And I wasn't even drinking that. Like, I was probably, to be honest, drinking about a bottle of water a day, which I know is really bad, but when you're at your job and it can be so busy, especially when it was during those times where everything was shut down and we were the only one, like, really open as far as entertainment, it got really busy, kind of hard, standing on your feet all day, forgetting to eat, forgetting to drink water, even forgetting to go use the bathroom because you're not eating and drinking, so your body is not pushing anything out. And I got to get back into the habit of really making sure that I am well hydrated, well fed. Another thing that's going to go along with health is making sure that I get my fruits and veggies at least 4 times out of the week. I know it should be every day, but fruits and veggies are expensive, let's just be honest. But I want to try to incorporate back into my lifestyle because I'm used to eating frozen dinners. I'm used to buying food on the go because I'm so on the go. You know, when I get home, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I may be hungry, but I'm no longer like, ooh, I gotta have something to eat. So now that I'm off, I'm trying to eat more and make sure that I really incorporate those nutritions into my diet. I need to have a spa day. So yesterday I told you guys that I'm in a new relationship with a boo. We have done a couple of spa days together. This time I'm probably going to do a spa day on my own, just because I know I'm going to be here in my own space. And I'm used to just like taking time out, get up in the morning, you know, shower, and then I'll do a variety of different things to make sure I'm relaxed. And then I'll probably end up watching some Disney movies, you know, some scary movies. So that day is going to be a really relaxed day. I actually have the date for that, which I'll get into the dates for everything. But I also want to take my background insulin once a day. You guys know I'm a type 1 diabetic. I have been since my junior year in college. So I'm also had gotten really bad about my insulin. But I've also noticed that I don't need to take regular insulin every day because it gives me too many blood sugars. Along with my background insulin, I was doing 21 units. Then I was doing 18 units, and I recently just started having low blood sugars again. So I have to down my dose, but I want to make sure that I keep some sort of insulin in my body. I have a really bad issue with buying books and not finishing the books that I bought before. Not that I don't necessarily finish them. I never open them in the beginning to begin with. I'm just like, ooh, I need to buy another book. And I have a collection of books that I'm reading and trying to finish reading before I buy new books, which I will also have another video on my book collection, which I think a lot of people would probably be interested in because it's a lot of like beginner books for a certain, I don't want to give away the video that I'm going to do prior to that video, but just, you know, stay tuned my channel. Like, subscribe, hit the bell right now. I want to clean and declutter everything. My bathroom, my room, these desks that I have behind me. I have a cubby behind here that houses a lot of my stuff because I just don't have a lot of place to put my stuff. My closet looks a mess. If I open it, things are going to fall out. So I just really want to declutter. I want to downsize a lot of things. So that's what I really mean by decluttering. Seeing what I thought I had and forgot about, giving it away. So you guys will also see vlogs of that. You probably won't see a vlog of me cleaning my bathroom because there's nothing much. I decluttered that a while ago and it's still pretty much the same. I just need to clean it, and I'm not gonna show you guys my dirty bathroom. I'm just not. I'm gonna be real. My toilet's clean, but everything else needs to be wiped down a little bit. So I want to declutter and clean everything. I want to make sure, you know, my floors. I used to vacuum my floor at least once a week. I've been slacking a little bit, you know. So I want to make sure that I'm getting back into those grooves and habits of making sure things are clean, simplifying my life. So decluttering everything. I also want to make some new routines. So my skin got really bad as well at some point, but it's now getting back better. I'm not seeing as many pimples, but with those pimples, as you guys can probably see, I have a lot of dark marks on my face. I want to start working on clearing up my skin, minimizing my pores, because I've always had an issue with pores, but now I really want to minimize my skin, because you know when you put those filters on from like Snapchat and Instagram, you're like, dang, my face looks like that when it's that clear. Like, yeah, so I want to definitely clear my face up a lot. I also want to get a hair routine. I think I forgot to mention it in my last video, but I recently locked my hair. Well, these are 2-strand twists with other locks, but I dyed my hair, and then the week later I immediately locked it up. And that's just simply because I was like, I'm gonna cut it off, and everybody was like, don't cut it off. You guys have seen me several times on this channel cut my hair off. So I locked my hair up. With that being said, I'm still so new, so I need to figure out daily routines on how to make sure my locks are well maintained and kept. You know what? Not even well maintained. Locks don't gotta be well maintained. I just want to make sure that they are moisturized, okay? They're not brittle and breaking. I'm actually just now growing my edges back, which you guys can't really see because my hair is slicked back. But my edges all up here are like this tiny little afro, because I didn't even realize that I didn't have them until they started growing out after I locked my hair up. So I need wash routines, everyday routines, you know, things like that. I have a lot of stuff that I bought because of some people that I found on YouTube. I just got to put it all into a routine. Forex trading. That's what I was talking about earlier when Alexa interrupted me. I have been trying to trade Forex on and off for 2 years now, probably. I would start, give up, start, give up, start, give up. I would blow accounts and not know why. This time around, I know reasons. I know why. I'm more adult-like. Like, I'm more mature when it comes to trading. I have a different mindset altogether when it comes to trading. Like, I'm not about, ooh, let me get this money fast and quick. Like, trying to flip money and flip accounts. Like, I know where I went wrong with Forex trading before, but now, like, I'm trying to get in my bag, okay? I'm trying to get in my bag and really make this Forex thing happen. Because I genuinely like looking at the charts for Forex. It's just something that I like. But I will make a separate video about Forex altogether too, because a lot of people think it's a scam, and it's like, no, you just don't know how to be patient. But anyways, that's for a whole nother topic. Content creating, idea planning. So I found myself lately, which is another reason why I actually took this sabbatical, which I didn't even think to talk about. I have been having like a lot of like ideas and thoughts come to me about what I want to do, YouTube included. I've been wanting to start a YouTube a couple of months ago, but I was like, am I really going to get back into it for real? But with the sabbatical, I'm really going to get like buckled down and work on content planning, content creating. I might even do another TikTok. Who knows? Who knows? But I do have like where I'm writing down all my ideas, and then how I want to pursue it. Like, each idea I have, I need to write, like, a mini business plan for it. Like, even if it is a YouTube video, then I need to write down a mini script for it. So that's one thing that I'm really, really, really working on. Because, like I said in my first video, I miss YouTube. Like, I genuinely like being in front of the camera. It's just like, it's just a lot of mental, like, once I take it off and I gotta edit it and stuff, and then I gotta deal with it putting on YouTube. I'm having issues with the first video that I'm doing, which should be up already because it's October 3rd. But yeah, content ideas, planning, creating, all of that. I need to make it happen. I need to decide on whether or not I am going back to my job. Would it be October 3rd? Obviously, I'm not thinking about that right now, but probably about that end of second week, beginning of third week, I really need to decide if I want to come back. It's been not a couple of days since I've been off of work, and there's just an instant mood booster already. Like, I'm high on my own life right now. So I'm constantly trying to do stuff, trying to move. My thoughts and ideas are constantly spinning. So if I can find an idea, really hang on to it and build it up and not give up on it because it's not building fast enough for me, then deciding whether I go back to my job for it to be in my way again is something that I really need to think about. So y'all will probably get a decision probably towards the end of the month after I've already decided, okay? I mentioned in my last video, or my first video actually, how us millennials are quitting our job and moving into vans. Your girl been wanting to move into a van for a long time, and probably more RV than van, because I know for me, I would want a toilet and a shower. But your girl has been wanting to do that for a while. Like, move into it, or a mobile home, like a tiny mobile home. Those are things that I have really been thinking about. But one other thing that I have also been thinking about is buying land and starting like my own little community on land where I grow my own foods and whatnot. But it's something that I'm planning on doing heavy research on. Like, I got a couple of books on homestead, which is technically what it's called. I've done my research with YouTube. I'm following people on TikTok. So it's definitely something that I'm going to do a lot of research on, and figure out how do I go about doing the whole process. If you guys know anything, like, help a sister out. I want to plan the rest of the year, like important dates, holiday dates. If me and my boo are going on dates, and me and my best friend are going on little trips and stuff, like, I want to make sure everything is planned out for the most part. I know you can't plan everything out, and you're not really supposed to plan the future or whatever, but I just want to have certain days where I know, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. But that's not a lot. That's not something that's going to take a while to do. That's going to take me like 30 minutes. But other than that, since it is October, it's spooky season, y'all. So I'm really just going to enjoy spooky season. I want to bring my camera out a little bit more, and I want to just go outside, enjoy this fall weather, which it doesn't feel like fall during the day just yet, but at night it definitely does feel like fall. So I definitely want to enjoy fall season. Like I said in my last video, I have so many streaming services to watch movies on. I've been watching lately just a bunch of Halloween movies from Disney Channel on Disney Plus. Eventually I'll move into the extra scary stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But moving on, I told you guys I had dates of everything that I was going to do. So I'm going to try to make this a little quick. So, October 1st, which was 2 days ago, I was supposed to teach a class because I am a gun instructor. They canceled on me. After they canceled, I had a couple of my other classes canceled that I was all supposed to teach this month. I said I wasn't doing any more classes this month. I wasn't teaching this month at all. If I'm going to go ahead and take off a month from being on the actual clock, I'm going to go ahead and take a sabbatical off of teaching the classes too. It's just been a lot of people who ask for my class. I set the time up, and then some people either never show up or they ask to reschedule too many times. And that's just something that I don't want to do, especially with my job being 40 minutes away from my house. If I go to my job and those people don't show up or want to reschedule and I'm already there, I've now wasted my time, my gas, and I now have wasted my money because I went up there and there was nothing for me to do. So, with that, I pretty much filmed videos, make sure everything was up. I cleaned a little bit. October 2nd through the 5th, which is where we're at now, is resting time. Meditate. Work on my body and mind, do my yoga, drink my water that I talked about was one of my goals. Do not think about working the next step in life or self-doubt. I know when you make big decisions like this, a lot of bad thoughts can creep in, and I just have to constantly remind myself, like, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. It's not the end of the world, you know? I have to keep constantly reminding myself that. But I also have do my spa day, read my books, and I have something else on here that I'm not going to say out loud. But that is like October 2nd through the 5th. Then I have October 6th through the 9th, which is declutter and clean. On the 6th, I'm going to be cleaning my bathroom. On the 7th, I'm going to be cleaning my room and my closet, which you guys will get a vlog of. October 8th, I'm going to be cleaning my car, and you guys will meet Chad that day as well. And then October 9th, I am going to be creating those hair routines and skin routines like I said before that I wanted to create. I have October 10th through the 29th. This is the time that I am really going to go hard. Like, I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna really get in my bag for trading Forex. I'm gonna really write down and create those business ideas for any monetary ideas that I have. I'm gonna dive deep into that research into van life, RV life, homestead life, boat life, if that's what's calling my name. You feel me? Like, all of that. Like, I'm gonna get into all of that, and then of course plan out my holidays. And then for October 3rd and 31st, I plan to really just spend time with my bae. Honestly, we might go up to the job to have a range day on the 31st, just because I know Halloween is a big thing for my job, and I kind of want to dress up, but at the same time, your girl might get matching pajamas, and we might just sit in the house and just watch movies, scary movies, and enjoy popcorn. Might do a little bit of decorations, you know, just to get in the mood, in the spooky season. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen in October. I didn't put a lot on myself. I put enough on myself to push myself. But all in all, I didn't want to stress myself out. I didn't want to bury myself into work and then get burnt out. YouTube is already gonna be enough doing that every day. But I want to go a little bit easy on myself. I want to make sure that I'm living life a little bit slow, but not too slow to the point where I don't feel like I'm making enough progress. We still live in a capitalist society if you are in the United States, so I can't just do everything for free or even try to even begin to live for free, which is what I would truly do ideally, but nothing's for free in life. Anyways, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to go over my goals because I know a lot of people are going to be asking me, well, what are you doing on your month off? This is what I'm doing. Well, this is what I plan to do. This is what I'm doing. I ain't going to say plan. This is what I am doing in the month of October. I am pushing myself not too hard. I am going to rest. I am going to focus on my health. I am going to focus on decluttering my mind and my space. I'm focused on love, light, peace, and blessings. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked. If you did, make sure you like. Also, make sure you subscribe for future content. That was hard to say. And also make sure you guys hit the bell so you guys know when I post content. You know, I am really gonna push out content. I am not playing with you guys. We are gonna make this happen. But anyways, until next time, please guys, make sure you are being safe out here. You know, with everything still going on in the world, even more is going on with panic and everything else. If you guys are having a tough time, make sure you try to reach out to somebody who can help you, or you feel like you can talk to. Or even try writing down your thoughts. Hey, if you feel so bad, write it down in the comments. And we'll go from there. We'll create you a community. But until next time, guys, like I said, be safe. And I'll talk to you. Peace.